What's good, people? Them, me, myself, Pharaoh. You don't know how the tingo gringo, and if you don't know, then you're slow. And if I said it, I said it. Ain't no edit. And if you're feeling the vibe, my people, them, like and subscribe for your boy. And in this one, not even putting nobody on the chopping block. It's like it's a somber one. Rest in peace to Dot Rotten. Big salutes to Dot Rotten also for being a pioneer in this grime scene, doing all the things that he did. You understand what I'm saying? And not only that, from becoming an artist and a pioneer, as I said, to becoming a producer and all of these things. Like, it's sad to see him, especially to go out so young as well. You know what I mean? Like, because I remember back in the day, him, Saskiller, all of them tunes, you get me? Like, banging Channel U days and them things there. Like it's iconic for man, innit? Like, growing up, if you're from a certain era, when you mention the Channel U and all of these things, like, it's real iconic. So, you know what I mean? I just want to say big shout outs to him. And condolences go out to his family and all these things. I heard that, I think that he passed away in Gambia or something like that. No details have actually been let out to the public yet, so we just know that he's passed away, and it's like such a young age. And then we chop it up on the other side. You done know, people.
In this video, we are talking about the tragic news of the passing of Dot Rotten, the influential UK grime MC and producer whose real name was Joseph Ellis Stevenson. The artist, who was also known by the name Zeph Ellis, has sadly passed away at the age of 37. His family confirmed the news, and since then tributes have been coming in from across the music world as fans and artists remember his impact on grime and UK music. Reports say that Dot Rotten passed away on March 9, 2026. According to several sources, he died in Gambia in West Africa. At the moment, the exact cause of his death has not been publicly confirmed, and many people online are still waiting for more official information. Because of that, most artists and fans are focusing on remembering his life and the legacy he left behind in the music scene. Dot Rotten was born on October 19, 1988, in Stockwell, London. From a very young age, he showed strong talent in music. He was not only a rapper but also a producer who could create beats and instrumentals. As a child, he was already recording music, and by the mid-2000s he had started gaining attention in the underground grime scene. In 2007, he released his first mixtape called This Is the Beginning under the name Young Dot. Soon after that, he adopted the stage name Dot Rotten, and his reputation in the grime community quickly started growing. He became known for his unique style, mixing emotional lyrics with strong production and melodic grime sounds. One of the biggest moments in his career came in 2012 when he released the song Overload. The track sampled the famous instrumental from Children by Robert Miles and became a major hit in the UK, reaching the top 20 charts. Dot Rotten later explained that the song was inspired by his struggles with depression, and he actually freestyled the entire track without writing the lyrics down. That same year, he released his debut album Voices in My Head. Even though the album didn't achieve massive commercial success, it showed his creativity and helped establish him as one of the most talented artists in the grime movement. His ability to rap, sing, and produce made him stand out from many other artists at the time. Before mainstream success, Dot Rotten had already built strong respect in the underground scene through his famous Rotten Rhythms series. In 2008, he released multiple volumes of these instrumentals in a short period of time, proving how creative and productive he was as a producer. Many younger grime artists were influenced by the sounds he created during that era. Throughout his career, he worked with many big names in UK music. He collaborated with artists like Chip and DEE, and also worked with mainstream artists such as Ed Sheeran and Cher Lloyd. In later years, he focused more on producing music behind the scenes under the name Zeph Ellis, helping shape the sound of artists like Kano and AJ Tracey. His career also had some difficult moments, including industry disputes and public disagreements with other grime artists such as Wiley. Despite these conflicts, many people in the scene still respected his talent and contribution to grime music.
Yeah, my peoples, that was the clip. And as I said, once again, big condolences go out to his family, all of his friends, everybody that's dealing with this tragedy. As I say, like, bro was only 37 years old, passed away in Gambia. I say 37 so young in the grand scheme of life. Like, I know, like, the young bucks, like, you know, the ones who are in their 20s and teens are looking at man like he may have been old, but that is super duper young, like, in the grand scheme of things. And to be passing away at that age, if it is natural causes, like, hopefully it is and it wasn't like a car crash, or like, you know, I'm not praying for bro to have passed away at all at these ages, but you would rather, if somebody passes away, it to be natural causes, that bro passed away naturally, than it be something crazy. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But yeah, as I was saying, in the grand scheme of things, like 37 is so young. And I know the young bucks might be looking, thinking, bro's grown, but bro, I was talking to my cousin about this recently. When he had turned 27, and he was like, bro, it's not until like man actually turned 26, 27 that I realized like 30 is not even old. Like, it's right there, like, you're not old. And I was just like, of course it's not old, my bro. Like, your brain only stops developing, as they say, properly at 25. So that means you've only been an adult mentally for 5 years. Then, in the eyes of the law, you're 21. So that means you've only been an adult for like, what, 9 years? Do you understand what I'm saying? 8-9 years? Like, you've been an adult for by the time you hit 30. So, do you understand? It's still young. If you speak to somebody who's 50 plus, you're wild young to them. They're like, oh yeah, you're so young, you still got all this time to learn and experience things. Do you get it? Like, that's still a really young age to be passing away. So if it is any sort of health complications or anything like that, bro, people, we need to like start checking in on ourselves and start checking in on our peoples. Like, the older we get in life, we have to not take things for granted like how we used to when we were young and we could just do all these things. As I say, it's still young, but the body starts to change. You know what I mean? We start to slow down a little bit, like when we get into our 30s and them things. If you're not keeping yourself active and doing things, so we got to start checking in on each other, checking in on our loved ones, making sure that we're eating right, drinking right, exercising. You know what I mean? Not just sitting around burning loud all day long, or sipping alcohol, or sipping lean, or popping pills and all these things. Because you know what it's like nowadays. Do you get it? Like, we got to check in on people and make sure they're all right. Because this comes as a shock, just like with Black the Ripper. You remember that just come out of nowhere. The same with this, man, just woke up and boom, this just out of nowhere. And then I'm seeing little funny things that, like, the papers, I don't know if anybody's seen this, but the papers have been putting out all sorts of madness. Do you know what I mean? All putting Saskilla's face on the front cover, making it seem like it's Saskilla who had passed away. Like, bare stuff, like having no respect for man. Do you know what I mean? Not even having enough respect to look into the things and at least put the right pictures up. You're just putting up anything, saying anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, mad disrespectful. So as I say, my condolences go out to all the friends, all the family that are dealing with this. Hopefully, as I say, he hasn't been taken out in a crazy type of way, and it was like a natural, peaceful way that bro went out. But it's still, bro, it's heartbreak. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro definitely pioneered a lot of shit, from being, you know, Young Dot to Dot Rotten to producer Zeph. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just, it's real sad, man. It's real sad. And you know, I don't want to go on too much about this, but yeah, man, my condolences go out to everybody who's closed in, who's like close to this whole situation, man. Like, there's peace, love, blessings, and people then. Remember, checking on your peoples. Make sure your peoples are good mentally and all these things, not just physically. Make sure they're good mentally, because it's madness outside. There's a war going on outside, bro, and it's not just physical. You done know, my people then. Me, myself, Pharaoh. Done know how the ting go. Gringo. Like and subscribe.